Hi, welcome to Dark Goddess Moon Tarot. I'm Olivia, and today's reading was inspired by a channeled poem. So I'm going to read the poem, and we'll get into tarot and probably oracle and some charm pulling. Um, okay. A fire is coming. Can you feel the warmth on your skin? Adventure awaits, should you choose to begin. A fire is coming. Can you feel the heat on your skin? A spark of inspiration from the flame deep within. Draw your bow now, for the archer stirs once again. So yeah, this reading's going to be about Sagittarius season. Even if you're watching this in a time that is not Sagittarius season, that's okay. All of my readings are timeless. But the energy of Sagittarius season will be imbued into the reading. So we're coming out of Scorpio season. We're coming out of that time where hopefully we went deep into the ocean that is our unconscious, doing shadow work and learning more about ourselves. And now with Sagittarius season, regardless of when you're watching this, we can use that time, that energy, the energy of that time, to push forward and take action on whatever our goal is at the time of watching. And yeah, so first question, can we get a card to represent Sagittarius season for whoever is watching, or a card to represent the energy for what this next season is going to be like for whoever is watching right now? The Sagittarius, of course we had a Sagittarius card pop out. Temperance just flew out. And then the other one, Ace of Swords in reverse. Okay. Oh, and the Tower. All right. So this might be your current energy. So with Temperance coming out, there is a need to do some more inner alchemy before you have a moment of clarity. Check out, I'm pretty sure I have a couple videos on inner alchemy at this point. There's at least one that's been posted, so I'll put it here if that's something you're drawn to. The Tower. Sudden change, upheaval. Usually this is a change that's happening for our greater good, even if it doesn't feel like that in the moment. And underneath the Tower, we have the Seven of Cups. So yeah, you need clarity on something, and you'll need to do the inner alchemy work first to get the clarity. Interesting. What is this? Oh. The question I was going to ask is, what is this spark that's inspiring them? And then we had the Nine of Pentacles in reverse and the King of Swords in reverse. So a lack of feeling self-sufficient and a lack of feeling in control. What's on the bottom of this part? King of Pentacles, wow. A lack of feeling in control about your finances or your business, your home. That's the spark. And then on the other end of the deck, we have the High Priestess, using your intuition. That's the spark of inspiration. You're going to use your intuition because by spending time focused on all of these options, that's actually a distraction. My nose is itching, so that's confirmation. It's actually a distraction from what needs to be done. It's a distraction from the sudden change, massive change you need to take in order to bring yourself into a more self-sufficient place of empowerment, I'm hearing, where you are financially taking care of yourself, your home. That's the spark. And the Queen of Cups in reverse underneath the High Priestess. Oh, wait. No, I don't think it was in reverse. I think it was the way I was holding it, just the way I pulled. Okay. Either way, it's another call to look within and use your intuition. When it comes to something your heart really wants, that you feel really connected to. Because with the Seven of Cups, there's a disconnect. There's uncertainty. There's an illusion of options. But there's really one thing your heart wants. Your intuition will tell you. You have to listen to your intuition. You might need a new perspective on things. You might need to sacrifice some of these other ideas or options because they're not going to lead you to this financially independent, self-sufficient, I saw 7-11 on the timer, energy. Wheel of Fortune. The wheel is always turning. How can they take action? Page of Wands in the reverse, and the page in the of Wands in the upright is about self-exploration, right? Going within to find what it is that you truly want. That's how you can take action. If you already know what it is that you want, the first step is going to be exploring a little bit more and remembering not to let the pain of the past hold you back. And becoming the emperor of your own life. Taking power and control over your own destiny, I'm hearing. King of Wands, becoming the leader. Becoming the leader. Becoming the architect of your reality. Definitely check that video out if you're called. Becoming the architect of your own reality. Yeah, that's what you're going to be able to do. But we have the Ace of Cups and the Three of Swords in reverse here. So it is about coming out of heartbreak in order to, 9/11 on the timer, in order to go after what your dream is. This could be like a spiritual path. If you are feeling called to take action towards a more spiritual path that's going to make your heart happy, you can't be worried about, about you not having the ability to take control, because we have the King of Swords, the King of Wands. Remember, this is not about gender, it's about energy. So we'll get back to that. But King of Swords, King of Wands, King of Pentacles, and the Emperor, honey, regardless of your gender or how you identify, this is about taking control of your own life. Very powerful figures. And we also have the High Priestess and Queen of Cups. Very, very, very powerful figures. It's about using your intuition. You'll need to do a little inner alchemy, some transmutation. Maybe about scarcity mindset, lack mindset, not feeling worthy of going after your dreams, or not feeling able to attain your dreams because of illusions, really. Illusions you've been focusing on. A change is coming. A massive change is coming. Remember, you are in control. Even when it feels like you aren't, challenge that negative thought, because you are. You are in control of your destiny. You might be stuck right now in a loop. That's okay. We're in a cycle, right? But you're going to be coming out of that cycle. You are going to bring yourself out of that cycle. That's how it works. That's how cycles end. You bring yourself out of them. By doing the inner work. By doing the work. Beautiful. That's absolutely Sagittarius energy of like taking action. Very much like a Knight of Wands energy. I'm surprised that card didn't come out. Okay. Any other advice, Spirit, for utilizing this Sagittarius season energy, no matter the time of year? Any more advice before we go to Oracle and Charms? You may need to bring about more balance in your life when it comes to turning your dreams into reality. This is a reminder with the Empress in reverse and the Knight of Cups in reverse. Remember, we had the Ace of Cups in reverse. This is really about going after your heart. So somebody, this may not be applicable to everyone watching, but somebody really needs to let go of these other business ideas or these other pathways. There's one your soul wants. But you're stuck in this reverse. You're not going after what your heart desires. Knight of Cups, you're stuck in the reverse placement. More inner alchemy, more work, more self-discovery. Yeah. Also getting, because I'd seen the Eight of Wands in reverse. We've got the Fool in reverse. And then I saw the Knight of, I didn't call it out, but I saw the Knight of Swords in reverse. And all of that sounds like it's like a call to slow down a little bit. Is that right, Spirit? Slow down and think about what it is you want. What's your wish fulfillment? Because some of you watching may not be completely clear on that yet. And you might be stuck in an energy of feeling a little defensive and like, well, I can't do that because that's not going to make me money. And it's like, oh, spirit's saying the opposite here. So that might be a shadow to look at. Scarcity mindset, lack mentality, intergenerational cycle of lack mentality or scarcity mindset, or feelings of unworthiness may have been passed down to you through the generations. Even if it's not, even if there's no, it could be more subtle. Okay. Anything else? Yeah, you don't have all of the tools to manifest what you want yet, because there's still some inner alchemy that needs to be done. That's really being talked about here with two alchemy cards. The two alchemy cards. Yeah, there's a need to do a little bit more. Can we get some oracle on this, Spirit? Let's see. Maybe we'll do a couple oracle decks. Let's just see what comes out. This is the Wandering Soul Oracle. I'll have both oracle decks linked in the description of this video. Spirit, can you elaborate, please? Hopefully this reading is making sense. It will for those it's supposed to resonate for. Can we please get an oracle card? Thank you, Spirit. I'm hearing not this one. Okay. Oh. What reading did this just come out in? I mean, direction, yeah. Okay. Direction. Your inner compass. The flame that resides within. Some of you may want to look into the idea of your North Star. Okay. Let me pull from the Desert Rites Oracle. Let's see what. Advice for Sagittarius season. Interesting. Inner refuge. Okay, I'm going to read this from the guidebook. Ooh. I didn't even have to look this one up, I just saw it. Okay. In this space, the seeker becomes a haven unto their own soul. With each loving affirmation, you lay the cornerstone of a belief system grounded in unwavering conviction, fortified against the winds of doubt and uncertainty. As this sacred configuration takes form, the bluster of external judgments fades into insignificance, their echoes muted by the resounding strength of your inner voice. You are no longer swayed by other people's perceptions of you. Now you can cultivate an unyielding essence independent of external validation. You now understand that this experience of self is sovereign, a holy sanctuary within. You can now move forward with certainty, and that even though the tides and currents will flow unhindered, your beliefs are anchored in the unshakable depths of your intrinsic self-worth. Oh, absolutely, that ties in. Yeah, so look into affirmations that will help reverse the scarcity mindset, lack mentality, affirmations that will help sort of dismantle the intergenerational belief systems. Those are external judgments, as this card is saying. I just saw 2022 on the timer, so that might be a year that's important to you. Something happened in 2022. Maybe something happened in 2022 that has caused this block. That's going to be for someone. If that's you, let me know in the comments if that makes sense for you. Yeah. You now understand that this experience of self is sovereign, a holy sanctuary within. The Seven of Cups came to my mind. That illusions, those illusions could be external judgments. So instead of like options, it's like, no, I know there's one thing. Olivia, I know there's one thing I want to do. I don't think that there's options. It's like, okay, but are there multiple external factors that are playing into you delaying the tower that is this change, this shift, this new path you're going to take? Interesting. Okay. There it is. Are these like, these are we had Ace of Cups too. These are the voices of external sources, like fears, anxieties, doubts, worry. But you have the Ace of Cups. You have it. You know it. Your soul knows it with the High Priestess and Queen of Cups. You can now move forward with certainty that even though the tides and currents will flow unhindered, your beliefs are anchored in the unshakable depths of your intrinsic self-worth. Yeah. With this card being called Inner Refuge, I think that's so interesting that I kept saying inner alchemy with Temperance coming out. There's some things you need to do and clear up within, clear some blocks before you're able to really take action. And that's going to help what I'm hearing is once you get that stuff cleared up, those uncertainties cleared up, those doubts cleared up, once you clear that up, doing that reworking to rewire the brain, then you'll be able to really embody this fiery spark of Sagittarius and take action on your goals. Thank you, Spirit. Let's get some charms. So if you found this reading helpful at all, please do like the video so that I know that the videos are reaching the people that they need to. And please do subscribe to the YouTube channel so that I can get more in-depth readings, longer readings, pick up on more nuanced things. Charms can act as signs and synchronicities, things you've been seeing lately or things you will be seeing from your guides in the next coming weeks. They can also act as additional. They can bring through additional messages. So, yeah. Oh, that's so many. Oh my goodness. Well, we have the lightning strike of the Tower card. So yeah, sudden, quick change. But first, you do need to take a closer look at something with the magnifying glass here. You are the magician. You have the pentacle came out for you, which is all of the elements: earth, fire, air, water, and spirit, which is indicated here on the magician card. So this is confirmation. You are going to manifest what it is you want to do. You have all of the tools. It's beautiful. Yeah, we have scissors, so you may want to do a cord cutting. ASMR Reiki is like my favorite thing to do, is just put an ASMR Reiki video on, and I will link some of my favorite below. I'll see if I can find some that are cord cutting for limiting beliefs and scarcity mindset, lack mentality, that kind of stuff. But if you're a witch, you may want to do a cord cutting ritual on that, or even just like a visualization, meditation of some cutting cords to past illusions, I'm hearing. And then we have a pearl in a garden. And remember, pearls are created because there's an irritant. They're created from pain. You know, I'm going to link the, I don't know if which one's coming out. I might have to comment it and I'll pin the comment. So it'll either be linked here, and if I can't link it, I will put it in the comments. But there's another video I just filmed about inner alchemy, and why am I bringing this up, Spirit? I don't know. Oh, turning pain into prosperity. Thank you. Turning pain into power and prosperity. So you're creating a pearl out of the pain you've experienced. You're going to create a pearl. This is confirmation. You're going to follow your heart. You're going to cut ties to what no longer serves you. You're going to take a closer look and do the inner alchemy of the magician. And you're going to manifest something beautiful out of your pain, my love. 1111. This is definitely a call for those that are being called to become more of like a spiritual practitioner of any sort. You know, maybe you want to be a Reiki energy healer. Maybe you want to be a tarot reader. Maybe you want to work on being a psychic medium, or anything. An author, an artist. There are so many ways in which you can live a spiritual path and make an income from it. So 1111. Definitely watch the 1111 portal reading, because I think that's why this came out. Interesting. And then we have an infinity symbol. The magician. Isn't that a symbol on the magician card? Yes, yes. On most magician cards, it should be on there, and it is on here on this one in the hat. We've got 2 magician charms coming out when you got the magician card. You are the magician. You are the magician. If you're watching this and you made it this far, you are absolutely, with the 1111 manifestation, you're absolutely going to manifest what it is you're thinking about right now. As you're watching this video, what is your heart telling you? What is your intuition telling you? You're going to manifest it. You just have to make a decisive decision here with the judge's gavel. Make a decisive decision. And once you decide that, once you cut the cords from the past, you do the inner alchemy, you are then able to manifest and bring it to life. The last charm is a mountainous nightscape. And so mountains in the tarot represent challenges. They're very symbolic of challenges in life. And you're climbing the mountains. You're climbing the mountains, honey. You're doing it. So there will be challenges ahead with this path you want to take, but they're challenges that your soul, as the magician, has agreed to, wants to do, is capable of doing, because you have all of the tools within. You have all of the tools within. Beautiful. Thank you so much, Spirit. And thank you for watching. Thank you for sharing your energy with me. Thank you for liking the video and hyping the video. That's a new thing. If I don't know how to do it exactly, but if you do, please hype the video and subscribe to the channel. And if you want to all of my channeled poems that I write, I do post them, as of right now anyway, on my Instagram page, which is the same handle as my YouTube, Dark Goddess Moon Tarot. And I'll have it linked in the description of this video, and it's in my bio. Yeah, follow me over there, and I will, that's where I post not only poems, but like spreads, questions I come up with, so people can save them, so that you can save them when you want to do them in your own practice. And yeah. Thank you. And until next time, I am sending you so much love.